Hey guys, Attorney Jeff Goldtrap here in Nashville. Hope I caught you at a good day. Continuing our lesson about searches. Is a search warrant always necessary? No, there are some exceptions to a search warrant. I can tell you that there are limited exceptions. It's not just the officer decided that, he didn't have time to go get a search warrant, so that's good enough. No, there are other reasons there are exceptions, but they are limited. The searches without a warrant are presumed unreasonable, and the state then has to jump through some hoops. The state has to prove some things to a judge if anyone challenges a search. And the way you would challenge a search is with a motion to suppress the evidence. But are search warrants necessary? No, not in every situation. For example, there is, and the most common exception to that is consent. Let's give an example. The police come to my door and they say, Jeff, your neighbor next door said that you're selling marijuana out the back door. And I said, officer, I'm not selling any marijuana. Well, Jeff, if you don't let us come in, we want to come in and search the house. And I said, no, I don't think I want you to do that. Well, Jeff, we'll go get a search warrant. At that point, I might say, oh, okay, come on in and search. What's happened? I have just given the police officers consent. So think about consent being, okay, let's do that. That's my consent. I've given them consent to search. Now, if they find something illegal and they then use that against me, and they will, but if they use that against me, maybe I will then file a motion saying I want to suppress that evidence because they didn't have a search warrant. Well, they don't have to have a search warrant there. I just gave them the authority. I gave them my consent. I said, okay, come in and look. What's another example? Well, if they're chasing let's say someone has fired shots at policemen. Let's say they've just robbed the bank next door to me. And maybe I live downtown somewhere near Nashville, and somebody's robbed the bank, and they're firing off shots at police officers and having this big high-speed chase maybe. And they pull up in my drive and run through the front door and lock the door and bar the door. Do police say, well, let's go get a search warrant to go inside and see if the people are still inside? No, they're going to come right after. That's called exigent circumstances. Kind of an emergency. Think about that. An emergency situation. A search warrant might not be or is not required for a search incident to arrest. Now, that means I was being arrested anyway. Maybe the police came to my house with an arrest warrant and they came to arrest me. They can search the area within my immediate control. It's called a wingspan search. Search within the area of my wingspan, what I can reach. And think about it with just common sense. The police don't want to come in and arrest me and I can just reach, arm's length away and find a weapon that I've stored, or maybe take some drugs and dispose of them, or the fruits of a burglary, or maybe some counterfeit money or whatever. They don't want to see me grab that and throw it away and then say, oh, well, you can't search my house. No, they can search your immediate area. They can't say, well, search incident to arrest, and we arrested him in the living room. Well, we went into the loft in the barn out on the back 40 also. You've extended that search incident to an arrest. Anyway, there are some exceptions. If you said, every time there's a search, there's got to be a search warrant, that would be incorrect. Hey, I'm Jeff Goldtrap. I hope that I have helped you educate you and helped you learn more about search warrants. If I have, great. If I've created more questions, ask them in the comments. If I have piqued your interest and you want to join Tennessee Legal Questions, come on down. Facebook group, we'd love to have you. I look forward to helping you make it a great day.